Hello, beautiful YouTube people. Christina here, and I'm here to talk to you about parenting, especially parenting teenagers. It's a very difficult thing nowadays to parent any child, whether it be a toddler or your wonderful 5 to 7 group. My I think the most special time for me would be when my children were, I would say, 1 day old to probably when they turned about 5 or 6 and started playing video games. I think that's when the time when I feel that I lost my children, feel that like they lost their childhood. When they started to play too many video games, or when they got their cell phones, or maybe when they stopped allowing me to give them hugs, and only on occasion or when they wanted something. So I think the biggest challenge nowadays is technology. Technology has got to be one of the largest things that keeps even adults from interacting with one another, from calling one another. Instead, we go to social media and think that that's how we're supposed to talk to each other and that's how we're supposed to relate to one another. When face-to-face and telephone conversations used to be something that we did all the time. I mean, I remember calling my friends and talking to them on the phone for hours. Now we chat or video chat, or it's just very difficult to be a parent in this day and age, especially when us as parents are wrapped up into those things like too much texting. Some parents text at the dinner table, and that's, as far as I'm concerned, is not cool. I'm guilty of having picked up my phone at the dinner table before, but I think that it takes away from family. It takes away from that time that we're supposed to have with one another. My husband and I have 6 children. They range from 23 years old down to 7 years old. And I think in a blended family, it's even more tricky because you have a step-parent, and step-parents aren't usually favored, even if they're wonderful step-parents. Sometimes they are, and that's great. That's a blessing. But you have that "you're not my dad" thing that you hear all the time that's really kind of hard for step-parents. And when you want to connect with your child, even if they are your stepchild, it's very difficult. So I was wondering if anyone had anything that they would like to share. Please comment below if you have any ideas on effective parenting for this generation.